Covert Café, how's it going tonight, everybody? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we are at a sold out Leave Your Troubles at the Door. This is definitely sold out. Yes, we had to build chairs to bring in here. It's definitely sold out here at Covert Cafe. Leave your troubles at the door. Before I get into how the show's going to work, let's give it up for Colin and Joe behind the bar, everybody. Give it up for Colin and Joe. They're taking care of us. Let's also give it up. This is true. Let's also give it up for Joe on sound and lights in the back. He has been soundtracking the evening so far, and we had a very deep conversation on how a lot of people sleep on Toni Braxton, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Toni Braxton's the star. Welcome to Leave Your Troubles at the Door. Do me a favor, clap if you've ever been to this show before. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for coming back. Hell yeah. Anybody who didn't come back from the previous show, I'm going to assume either they're very single or they have no problems. So that's what I'm going to assume. For the rest of you, welcome to Leave Your Troubles at the Door. We do this show all over the Pacific Northwest and beyond. This is a very, very special edition. We're only doing this tonight on Valentine's Day. This is the Love Edition. And yes, this is only happening tonight. This is very special. This is one of the most intimate shows we have done, and I'm not just saying that because it's love. I'm saying that because it's like we're all very close together right now. So the way this show works is that hopefully, as y'all came in and settled down, y'all wrote down your problems and put them in the box. And now what's going to happen is that y'all's problems are going to pop up one by one on this screen, exactly the way that y'all wrote them down. Yes. We go verbatim. Speaking of going verbatim, give it up for Samuel Jenkins putting in your problems live. He's putting in your problems live, and your problems are going to pop up exactly the way that y'all wrote them down on that screen, and comedians, including myself, we're going to help y'all solve your problems. You see how I'm doing air quotes? I'm doing air quotes here. We're going to help y'all solve your problems by doing jokes. That's how, are y'all ready for that experience? We're going to joke our way through these problems. Before we get into the first problem of the show, I'm going to do a quick disclaimer. I do this disclaimer at every show we do, mostly for legal reasons, so no one sues us. Please remember, as these problems pop up, some of these problems are going to be very real problems. Some of these problems people submit, we just say, submit your real problems. They do. Some of them are uncomfortable, some of them are real. Please remember, as these problems are popping up, none of us on stage are doctors. None of us are lawyers. And there are some comedians who are like lawyers by day, but trust me, you do not want them as your lawyer. And none of us are trained therapists. Now, this I get the most pushback on because there's a lot of comedians who are like, well, I have a certificate in therapy. But I have to look at them and go, well, you didn't do a good job with yourself. So with that in mind, it's a comedy show. It's going to be super fun. We're going to learn a lot about each other tonight. Are y'all ready for the first problem of the show? I'm going to do some problems. Let's see what we got. My partner takes all my jokes too personally. Starts fights sometimes. All right. Well, kudos to you for still being together after that, because obviously I'm a comedian. I've had quite a few relationships, let's say a series of relationships. And after a while, I will say the jokes do end the relationship at some point. They do, because they're funny at first. They're funny and cute, but then they get tired of it, or they get tired of seeing you do comedy for years. And then they're like, I'm done. You need to write, either you write new jokes, or now it's just my relationships. Either you write new jokes or I'm out. It's like, just give me a few weeks. I'll figure it out. Takes all my jokes too personally. All your jokes? Are you making jokes about, see, You can stay anonymous. I forgot to mention that. You can stay anonymous if you wrote this problem or in any of these problems. But I'm so curious, are you making jokes about your partner? Or is it like you're making jokes about like CVS or something? And they're like, stop it, I like CVS. Stop making fun of CVS and their very long receipts. I like their long receipts and you're making fun of CVS. Because if you're making jokes about your partner, then yeah, you're playing with fire, you know? And if they don't have enough ammunition to come back at you, or are you self-deprecating? That's the other thing. If you make jokes about your partner, are you making jokes about yourself too? Because if you're not making jokes about yourself, there's your problem. You need to start self-deprecating. You know? Because I'm sure, we're all beautiful people, but I'm sure you're not the greatest prize. So especially if your partner keeps starting fights over your jokes. Because if you're the hottest person in the world, I mean, you'll get away with a lot. But if you're like middle of the road, the fights are gonna start. They're gonna be like, I can't have somebody who looks like this talk to me like that. That's really where this is going. So either you need to get hotter, or you need to dial it back on the jokes and know when it's time for the jokes. Because see, that's the problem. If you laugh at one of your partner's jokes, and if you do it enough, you start encouraging them, they do it more, and then you have to laugh, and then soon the laughs are fake, and you're like, that's great. That's great, honey. That's funny. Or you do that thing. I've seen that. It was like a TikTok trend where people are like laughing like this. But then the camera switches and they're like. So then your partner's gonna start doing that. All I'm saying is that your jokes are breeding resentment, and that is what ends relationships. Is resentment. It'll end the relationship, and then if you're lucky enough, when you guys are no longer together and you're exes, the ex-sex will be amazing because you hate each other. But those are for the lucky ones. For everybody else, you get blocked. You never see them again. So, yeah, either get hotter or stop making so many jokes. I feel like I've solved that problem. You guys ready to get on to the next problem? Let's do it. My boyfriend is vegan and I am not. Wow. Somebody up front already said get a new boyfriend. somebody up front. I mean, it's Portland. There's a lot of vegans here, right? There's a lot of vegans. I mean, me, myself, I'm vegetarian, which is the most unpopular diet class in all, because it's like I don't eat meat. I kind of mess with dairy a little bit, but not eating meat is enough. Vegan is even harder. My boyfriend is a vegan. Well, you must have figured that out before you guys became exclusive, right? Like you went on a date. It's anonymous. Right? No, I know it's anonymous, but like, I'm just doing the math here. Like you must have went to dinner before you made it official. Or was it like you just hooked up and you're like, this is good enough. We don't even have to go to dinner. This you'll do. Was it one of those situations that then later you were like, crap, he's vegan, because you tried to go out for steaks one day, or Korean barbecue, which vegans cannot do. They cannot do Korean barbecue. My boyfriend's vegan and I am not. I mean, you could buy some like frozen vegan mac and cheese, and then when you go out to a steak restaurant. Is it? Oh, okay. See, this is crazy. Like, is he triggered by meat or not? Because some people, they don't drink anymore, but they can be around alcohol. Like, does he not eat meat, but he can be around meat? Because if he can't be around meat, then that's an even bigger problem. If he can, then all you got to do is buy like vegan frozen mac and cheese, and then when you go to a steak restaurant, you kind of like tap the waiter. It's got to be expensive steak restaurant. You got to tap the waiter over. Hey, look, so he can't eat anything here. Do you think you could take this to the back and like heat it up for my boyfriend? Could you heat up his vegan mac and cheese for him? And his somebody said ouch. I know. Frozen vegan mac and cheese is a big ouch. That's a big ouch. But that's the life that vegans have to live. There are some vegan restaurants, but I understand the food is not good. I understand. You know, all that faux meat, like the chicken with the apostrophe in it and all that stuff. That stuff's not good. I've had it. It's not good. I believe it has made me sick. I believe it's caused problems. Yeah, the vegan stuff, it's tough. It's tough with the vegan stuff. Your boyfriend's a vegan. What? But you didn't complain. So you only complain of, if your biggest problem with him is that he's vegan, honestly, your relationship's pretty good. Your relationship's pretty tight. Because it seems like if he's doing everything else right, but he just like can't eat wings with you. I'm just imagining you're eating like steak and wings and like drinking milk. Does he get triggered by you drinking 2% milk in front of him out of the gallon? Like straight out of the gallon. That's what I imagine you're doing. I just imagine you're going hard with like the meat and the dairy. Yeah. That's a real test of your relationship. So here's the thing, is that maybe you haven't shown him how much you really love like meat and dairy and cheese. Cheese is a big one. Cheese is hard. Cheese is tough. Cheese is God? Yeah, exactly. See, cheese is God. I can already tell that your boyfriend is not vegan. Can already tell that he's not vegan. The way you said cheese is God, I'm like, this cannot be you. Cheese is God. You said cheese is God in a godless town, so that's how you know. Cheese is God. But here's the thing, is that you're gonna reveal your real self to your boyfriend. You gotta eat the way that you used to eat before you met him, and then just see what happens. That's really what you need to do, because that's gonna be the test of your relationship. Because if he becomes cool with it, one clap, okay. Everybody else is like, no, he just needs to go. I'm trying to keep you guys together, okay? I'm trying to keep you guys together. You can let him eat his shitty vegan food, and then you can drink milk right out of the gallon. And you guys can stay together, and that's how I solved that problem. You guys ready to get on? Let's give us, I'm gonna do one more problem before I bring up your next comedian. No friends in Portland.
Here, let's be your friend.
Aww. See, the person who said cheese is God wants to be your friend. As long as you're not vegan. This might be the vegan boyfriend, by the way. This might be the vegan boyfriend. And the vegan boyfriend's girlfriend is like, you're vegan. And he keeps being like, you're vegan. And he's like, man, if I had some friends, this would I could go play 2K and forget about the fact that she's upset I don't eat meat. Or it could be a he. I did assume there. It could be two dudes together. No friends in Portland. Well, it's funny because as soon as this popped up, I was wondering if this person who submitted this problem is here with their significant other, because that's very telling about your relationship. You guys are together but not friends. You're like, yeah, we're romantic, but I can't stand their personality. It's happened. We've all been in those couples where you're like, we can make it through this. Maybe it gets better. It doesn't. You hope it could get better. You're like, maybe there's a part of their personality I haven't seen yet. And then you're like, nope, I actually saw all of it already. No friends in Portland. Well, I will say, we are here at Covert Café. Covert Café does showcases, but they also do like open music jams. They do like board games. There's a lot of activities here at this place where you can meet other people with similar interests and make friends that way. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm plugging the venue where we're at now, but it is true. It is true. They do a lot of activities. You can meet friends that way. You can also meet friends tonight. There's a lot of people here tonight. You can meet a friend tonight. You just got to talk to people. That's the thing.
Yeah, Portland's weird.
Portland is weird.
Make friends.
But I should clarify. Portland is weird and quiet. Portland does a lot of not talking. So here's the thing. This is what I've learned talking to people like out in public. If you start the conversation, a lot of times people will pick that up. And if they don't want to talk to you, you'll know that very soon, like very fast. You'll know that very fast. But usually, like, all you have to do, you just got to start the conversation. That's really all you got to do. If you give them something to pick up on, they'll pick up on it, and you'll be able to make friends. And if you can't make friends, I'm sorry, please, you're just going to have to move back to the Midwest or wherever you came from. Because it's just not going to happen. If you can't get past the thin layer of ice that people freeze you with here, then it's, I don't know what to tell you, dog. It's just, you know.
It's called hazing.
Yeah, it's called hazing? It's okay. The cheese is God person is getting real feisty up here. It's called hazing. You're going to hit somebody with a cheese board. Eat the Gouda! No, you're fine. It's okay. Yeah. I felt like I did solve that problem. Yeah, just start a conversation. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, we have such a great show for you tonight. The rest of the show is going to be so great. The rest of the comedians on the show, they're some of my favorite comedians in Portland, and that is very true.